Welcome back to Banished. Our medieval little town is doing great. We still don't have any students in the school, but that's fine. I just built it. Um, no worshippers at the Druidic Order either, but again, just built, so they're going to have to learn the Druidic arts. But I'm thinking one thing I want to do is we're not bringing in enough leather from our hunter's cabin. Um, the survivalist coat gives us, you know, a, an option on the clothing. We have like 12 now, so that's okay, but not great. We want more citizens and stuff. So I'm thinking there is some stuff that we can harvest. Resource production. Let's see here. A shore house. This is an interesting thing. It's all part of the mod. But if we do shore houses like this, and pop a couple in there, and then they will produce a variety of different things, including reeds, which we need to make, what are we using? Reeds and feathers. So feathers, definitely something we need, and we're going to build one, like right now, is a dock. We want to be able to trade. The thing is, we need something to trade with. And so we need to stockpile something of value in order to have something to trade. That poses a minor problem for us, except that we've now got an iron shack. They're just planting, but if I increase, well, I only have 4 laborers. I may have to wait on that because now I'm educating, and yeah, we have 3 students now. So in a little while, I can start producing like iron tools, and then we could trade those for, different things. We want to be able to grow crops and do all that kind of stuff. So another thing I want to do is on this side, I'm going to go ahead and have them clear a little bit of the land over here because I do want to have some fields and some like ranch land and things like that. So I'm going to have them just clear out certain areas. We'll open this up a bit for us. And I want to get also like a storage place over there. I think we can probably, for now, do another stockpile like right next to where this one is currently. There, that'll help a lot now to increase the amount of stuff that we can stockpile there. Then for, they can just grab it for the building and stuff as we go. I also want to get the roads running up to those other places. Now, eventually, I'll want to upgrade all my roads to stone and things like that. But for now, I just want them to, clear out the resources and, have something they can travel on that's not just, overland. So we'll have them remove all the resources in this area. See, if I have them clear everything around the shack, then the only thing around the shack eventually is going to be the stone or the iron, which is good. That's what we want. So just have them clear all that stuff. Yeah, now our houses. Yeah, we got people in each of our houses, so I want to build more houses also. Never want to let your population get stagnant, because then they grow old and crotchety and they just die. And they don't work as hard when they're dead. All right, good. We've got a shore house now, and we're going to have them do... Oh, you know what? They could catch frogs, but for now I'm going to have them collect some reeds for us. At that place. Put one person in there. Not two. No, that's the wrong thing. Do it like that. Now that person in there is going to collect reeds, and then we can make more of those survival coats. Yeah, we've got feathers in here. We don't have the reeds. Now, I don't know how well these survival coats hold up, but all right, let's increase that. Now that we've got two of these open, we need two people allocated to them. There's that. And we can reduce our builders down to one. Okay, what is it telling us? Reserve of food is low. All right, then in that case, we're going to have this guy not dig sand. You're going to catch frogs. Or frog legs. That's what we want. We want frog legs. Okay, now this is saying we've maxed out on what? Oh, yeah. Not luxuries, but yeah, we're maxed on materials. So we're going to increase the materials and dry goods. And, you know, I want to increase the number of tools we have as well. There we go. That put that guy back to work. Wouldn't be a bad idea to increase our fuel also because we've got more houses now. You know, bump that up. Well, we'll put it up to 500. That'll use up some of our logs there. But yeah, now you see the forester is at work, and they're planting trees in this area, so that's good. Oh, we're low on food at this. Oh, man, we are super low on food. Okay. Fishing dock. Add one more person. And hunter's cabin. Add another person. And we got to get that food productive. I didn't even realize our food had dropped to nothing. So... Alright, well, we don't... Yeah, the builder will automatically default to being a... will automatically default to being a laborer when they're not needed. And I think the other people also, once they hit their max capacity, you know, on stuff, they will also default to being laborers. Yeah, and one thing, like once you build a house, whoever moves in there, well, they'll go and grab food and fuel and stuff from the barn and put it into their house. So suddenly your stockpile just drops to almost nothing every time you know, build a bunch of housing. Okay. We've got two gatherers in there. And that should be okay. Alright, so whoever is laboring at the moment, we can probably just have them gather like wild foods until we can at least get our food situation a little bit better. And I think, well, our clothing situation isn't like superb. And the blacksmith has used up most of the iron ore. Let's switch it to iron now, and those iron tools will last longer. Now the thing is, we've got 7 students, so we're not increasing our workforce when our children, you know, turn 10 anymore. They're just going to school. So again, now our food is low because the house got finished and took all the food. But there is more food here, so we're okay. We're going to be okay. So yeah, we've got 7 students now, and that's good. Yeah, once you start educating your population, their tools will last longer, their clothing will last longer, they're more productive and all that stuff. But it delays how long until they join the workforce and how long before they start families. So, you know, it's a bit of a trade-off, but it's worthwhile in the end, you know, to have a more educated population. You know, generally at the beginning you keep them dumb just so that they work sooner, and then, you know, they get themselves killed in rock slides and whatnot. I'm not sure what I should do right now other than watch their food real closely. Yeah, once they gather this up, that should help us quite a bit. And yeah, if we bump our tools up even more, let the blacksmith basically make us enough tools to allow us to then, you know, do some trade, you know, focus on getting some trade done. Yeah, it's still reserve of food low. We know this. We've got it set that 5,000 food is our, you know, the amount of stored food that we'll like cap out at currently. So we get the message low food based on, you know, some ratio with it. I don't know, whatever. But we are low on food. And I'm thinking we're decent on the clothes for now. We're going to switch this guy. He's going to catch turtles for us to eat. I need students to start graduating soon. Let's see if anybody's worshiping here. No members. There's no members at the Druidic Order. Oh, maybe I need to... Yeah, I need to put a Druid in there. That's why. I just don't have anybody to turn into a Druid at the moment. But they're happy. You know, their happiness is very high right now. Alright. Reserve of iron is low. Reserve of food is low. Yes, everything is low. Alright, we're going to tell the tailor to just stop tailing. For the moment. That'll give us another laborer, help us clear stuff and gather food and things like that. So I'm also going to tell them to stop clearing. Where is it? Yeah, we can stop clearing this out here. Okay, anything you're clearing out there, you can stop with that. Yeah, down to 0 food again. So I'm thinking out here, it might be a good idea to put another hunter's cabin somewhere out here. Get some more meat coming in. And, you know, a fishery or something over here somewhere too. Yeah, that's actually, I think, what we have to do. is it? It's raw food. Okay, we'll place another fishing dock. That covers like to the bridge. Put another fishing dock about there. I think that'll be fine. We can run our road to that. I think I'll put a bridge on the other side of this here. Yeah, the food situation is rough. Okay. You're out of stuff there. Fine. We've got tools to satisfy our population. We can stop making tools and you can become a laborer for us. Basically focus on food for a while until we can get a good stockpile going again. And the only exception being I want to make a road heading out in that general direction so we can get another, probably set up all of those things, you know, the hunter's cabin and all that stuff, you know, the forestry and all that out here somewhere again. So let's see. Food we want. Let's see, what is this? Old cabin, mini hunter. Hunter. Hunting wild game. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's a pretty small area. How big is that? That's a big area. I like this better. Alright, yeah, we'll stick it out here. Somewhere not too close in. And I think I'm going to turn it like that. Get that going. Okay, good. We've got more laborers going now. That is very good news. So we can have them clear a little bit more. Let's clear everything in this general path. All in all, not bad, but we just have to really watch our food. That's the kicker. Especially if your population grows a little too fast for you. You know, get more children. We'll build more housing and stuff over here as well. Yes, food is low. Keeps telling us food is low. Let's drag our road up a little bit further here. I could place the roads right on top of the resources and stuff, but sometimes it just stays in the roadway, and so if you don't clear it out first, you never know if they're going to clear it as they do the road. Sometimes they don't, so that's why I like to clear first, just so it's clean and nice. we're gonna bump this up to 4 fishermen until this one. You have 2, and you have 2. Yeah. All right. I should get that hunter's cabin done here fairly soon. And I think we'll have them clear a little bit more here. Oh, they already know to clear that, don't they? They're just not doing it. Might not be a bad idea to just build a stockpile there somewhere. I think I'll do that. That way they don't have to walk all the way back. Just put a small stockpile here. Okay, and we're out of clothes again, so we gotta get somebody back to work as a tailor. They don't apparently have enough stuff for it. Let's see if we've got leather now. We'll try it with leather. Yeah, there's 42 leather. That'll be fine. We'll be able to make plenty of clothing with that. So, good deal. Okay. So once they clear this out, I'll get the roads all done, and then we'll add a gatherer's hut out here also. Okay. So I'm going to have 2 hunters there and there's 2 hunters here. And distribute it a little bit. So this is a little bit different. Hunting cabin and no, hunting cabin. They look different though. Why? Weird, but I guess they do the same thing. Okay, that's weird. There's something in the way here. I can't build a road on it. What is it? I don't see anything. For some reason I can't build there. Huh. Okay, what's up with the blacksmith? Alright, we have 7 laborers now. We can put our blacksmith back to work. get that tool production going, because I really do want to start doing some trade. If we can get a stockpile of tools that we're not going through like crazy, then we can start, trading them. Another thing we can do is make pottery, and I'm thinking that might not be a bad idea. Let's see, refined resources, crafting, gem cutters, statue carver. That's not bad. Oh, but I need a lumber mill. Candlery, potter. Yeah, I need a lumber mill, I think, first. Here's a medieval pottery shop. Makes pottery with clay. Let's try that. Let's try that. Because we're going to have clay coming out of these places here if I switch them. So, let's see. Can I rotate that? Maybe do it like this. And then we can have... Now our food is still low. Well, let's get a gatherer's hut then. Yeah, that should help us out a lot. If we get a couple more gatherers going. How many gatherers do we have in this place? We have 2 in there. Drop that down to that. Our population keeps growing, and look at all these babies. We've got 17 kids that aren't helping us produce anything. So, another thing we can do is maybe an apiary. Bee shelter. What is apiary? I wonder, can we put this... Will it fit? No, that's a druid circle. Maybe stick it up here. I don't know, does it need to have... I don't know what it needs. Like, as far as room around it and stuff. Well, I'm going to build one right there. What the heck? And this, yeah, I can make pottery, which will be nice for trade, but for now I can't really afford it because I need these guys getting me turtles and stuff. So I can't switch them over to clay. I can, however, make more of those. We can put some more of them here because they don't seem to have like an area. So we do some more of those shore gathering things. There's pastures and orchards and all that stuff. I need like seeds and, you know, like livestock in order to get going on you know, having farms and stuff like that. So for now, I'm back to resource production. We'll get some more silkworm hut, stable, greenhouse. Greenhouse would be a good source of revenue, I think. We'll do it at shore house there and a shore house here. And I want to see about the greenhouse. If I'm not mistaken, the greenhouse makes seedlings that can then be used for trade. So, yeah, I don't know why it has an area around it. Well, whatever. I'm going to put it like right there. We got enough construction going. I'll bump that up. Okay, and this, we'll drop that down to 2 people and raise that up to 4 people. Alright, so now we have 4 gatherers going. Yeah, our food reserves are still super, super low. So, I'm thinking well, we'll be allocating people to catching turtles and stuff, but I want one of these to be clay. So we can start making pottery for trade. Okay, these guys have been planting long enough. Let's go ahead and get them to work cutting as well. Let me guess, food is low. Yeah, of course it is. Okay, and I suppose we could tell our laborers to go ahead and do the wild food gathering again. Yeah, there's a bunch of wild food in there. And in there. Yeah, collect up all that wild food. This gatherer's hut, I think that's what they gathered as well, as the wild foods. But I don't know. Yeah, these guys are they're bordering on starvation all the time. Okay, those guys, they've hit their maximum on... Oh, no, they haven't maxed out. They're just we don't have any leather. Alright, do you have... We don't have wool or cotton. Alright, let's go back to the reeds and feathers, see if that helps us. Okay, good. These are built now. And you can dig, you can go for frogs. And you can go for turtles, or no, what? Yeah, you can collect reeds. What the hell? And you do clay. I need some clay. We still don't have enough food. But to hell with them. They're eating too much. Alright, now the apiary is done. Alright, this should produce honey for us, I hope. That's a good source of nutrition. I mean, it doesn't say what it does. Suppose I can look here. It's under food production, though, right? Raw foods. An apiary provides honey as a food item or beeswax, which can be turned into candles. Honey or beeswax? So do I have to tell it? It just says food limit, so it doesn't seem to like have a drop-down list where I could tell it what to produce. Seems to me that it's just doing that. Flax gatherer. Hunting blind. A tidal pool. Did I do a medieval apiary? Just says apiary. Yeah, that's the one I made. So, okay. Well, maybe it produces beeswax as well as honey. I don't know. But either way, we've got 196 food in reserve. Okay, this guy, go ahead and start making us some seedlings. Bump up our dry goods quite a bit. $2,500 in luxuries, materials. I don't want them to stop producing that stuff if they, you know, hit the cap. Clear this stuff out of there. I need those out. Yeah, the concentration is intense right now, guys. There we go. Now we can finish our road. Well, if I could just get a little more food in there. I mean, our stock it's set at 5,000 max. We're not anywhere close to that. And it keeps dropping back down to 0. There, it's down to 0 again. These guys eat way too much. The greenhouse is working. Everything is producing. Uh, where no one's dying yet. We're on the brink, but we're always pulling back. So for now, I think we're doing all right. I'll do more on the food production point. But folks, I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, please smash the like button, and I will talk with you again very, very soon.